Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's almost that time, so I thought it was important to drop a quick video to answer some of the questions people have had about our tryout dates and times coming up. We aren't done with regular football yet, so we're still locked in there, and hopefully y'all are too, so you're ready to go. But we wanted to make sure we answer some of the questions because honestly, time's been pretty crazy for us, to make sure we get some little things out of the way. So first things first, our tryout will be held at API in Gambrills, Maryland, and it will be on December 20th and 21st. We will send out the times at a later date based on the scheduling. Typically on both days, we do have an opportunity for both age groups to go, but that has not been finalized yet, but it will be on Saturday night on the 20th and Sunday morning on the 21st from 9 to 12. Again, the age group and time, we will announce that in a couple of weeks, all right? What does your athlete need? Just need your cleats. We'll be in a situation where we can give a tryout shirt and different things for those that come on time and are there early. They will be there available until they're not. And from there, you'll have a sticker that will identify who you are. Everyone will have the opportunity to be fairly evaluated, primarily workouts, and then the opportunity to watch people compete in one-on-ones. From there, what are the expectations? For us, we practice on Saturdays, right? Typically in January and February. From there, we don't really practice too much because people have a lot of activities and they are rolling from there. So we don't want to make sure we take away from the spring sport. We're firm believers in playing multiple sports, so that's just how things go. Again, our location will always be at API in Gambrills, Maryland, and obviously when you make the team, we'll let you know. We do practice at a couple other locations from time to time, but those are special occasions and we don't obviously talk about where those locations are. For tournaments, we try to do tournaments starting in January. So for those that make the 18U, the 15U, and even possibly our 14U, they will be attending Battle Miami. But again, that'll all be based on how things go with tryouts and timing there. But otherwise that, we try to have a tournament about every other week, primarily starting in February. That way people have time to prepare, and we don't want this to be a major financial burden, even though we know youth sports is very expensive. We try to do it the best that we can. As for us, our fees, those have not been determined yet, but it's typically around $600 for the season. That includes all gear, all tournament. Don't quote me on that, maybe a little bit more, but we're finalizing that because it's always based on what we do and what things cost. No one makes money on our 7-on-7 program. It's a part of our nonprofit work. We try to give back as much as we can, and for those that have actually played with us, they know where the money goes. But again, that's not for all y'all on the outside. So if you're not with us, keep on your lives and everything else y'all say we're doing. But no one makes money on this side. Everything we do is for the kids, and we try to give back. Tournaments, again, we'll announce that schedule here soon. We're hosting a tournament in Maryland, and we're also part of the PA Swag tournament in Pennsylvania as well. Two great, well-run tournaments that hopefully we can get everyone out to, but we just posted a flyer on those, so make sure y'all check that out on Instagram. The commitments and expectation. Commitments, everyone's expected to be at practice when you can. 7-on-7 is a part of the game, that the passing game, for those that aren't familiar, where so many people don't get to experience that with their youth tackle programs. A lot of people playing offenses where you just run the ball, line people up, and that's not what 7-on-7 is. So unfortunately, there's a major gap there because a lot of youth programs don't spend time developing their skill guys. Everyone's tied in as running backs and linemen, which is not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but they're behind when it comes to getting from there to the next level in high school. And for us, our belief is trying to help get kids prepared and better after they leave us when they get back to their high school coaches, youth coaches, or whatever they play. We do coach them very hard. I'm going to say this all the time. I'm a nice guy, care about the kids a lot. However, your child will be challenged. If you are a parent that's not comfortable with someone getting on your child, yelling at your child, giving them tough love, do not sign up for Level 82. Don't do it. We have other coaches that are great and they're not like that, but that's not me. So I stand by that. I think kids need to deal with different types of emotions, and at the end of the day, they still have to go out and deliver. So we want to challenge them and push them to be their best. And if we're telling them something that's bad for them or bad for their spirit, we'll take that L on the chin, but that's not what's happening. We're challenging these kids to be the best that they can be and holding them to a high standard at all times. And so if you're a parent that you're a parent that you want to coach your child so much that they can't be coached on the field. You're a parent that thinks you know it all and you want to always argue with the coaches. Please do not come out, right? We can only have a certain amount of players on this team, and if you are a parent that is a problem, your child will not make this team. A true believer in peace, a true believer in trying to do the best that we can. No coach is getting paid. Every coach is giving their time to your child. So if you don't trust what we're trying to do to develop them, that is perfectly fine. Just go somewhere else, all right? We'll get everything in more details when it comes to communication. But overall, fellas, I know everyone wants to know about 18U. Our 18U team obviously is one of the premier teams in the country. We had the opportunity to compete at different stages, had the opportunity in the past to compete at OT7, and that's something that we fully participating in again, simply because we were the runner-ups to Low Pro this year. So hopefully we have the opportunity to go to OT7 as well. So if you're a prospect, you want to be challenged, you want to go against the best, you want that big target on your back, and you're ready to roll with 18U, make sure y'all pop on out, all right? We'll drop more details on that because I know that's where all the older kids really care about the most. But for us, we have teams from 10U to 18U. And what that means is we may have an 11U or we may not have an 11U. We may have two 10Us, right? We don't know, all right? But between there, we'll have teams from 10 to 18U, and it'll be based on the feel of the kids, who's out, and the goal is to get them reps. For those that don't know, our rules at Level 82 are everyone plays on Saturday, and on Sunday, the best kids play, which means your child may participate on that Saturday, and that Sunday, he may not get in the game, all right? Saturday's about developing, Sunday's about winning. Sometimes kids don't get those reps. We're very transparent about that, and that's kind of our rules. So again, if you can't handle your child not being in the game, do not come to Level 82, all right? With that being said, everyone that comes with us gets better. They get challenged, they get grow. There's no such thing as a 100% perfect program, but I do believe we do a really good job. And any kid that's ever played with us has gotten better, right? They've been challenged, they've been able to go through the fire a little bit more, and they've become better players and young men. And didn't even mention we pour into them off the field as well with meetings, different sessions, exposing them to different things. So it's not just about football. Football's a tool to trick them there. We want to help them to be better football players and better young men, but even more than that, we want them to be a part of the village and know that they have us to lean on to help them as they grow forward, all right? The link's in our bio to register for the tryout. We'll be in touch soon, and y'all got any more questions, drop them in the bio, and I'll do another video. Peace.